Hello, everyone. Happy new moon in Cancer. How are you all feeling? You have to let me know in the comments if you're catching a replay. For those of you unfamiliar with what these secret code name readings are, these secret code names are purchased by individuals via my Etsy shop, so you can purchase one. All of the moon events, full and new, are available for the rest of the year, listed on Etsy. All right, but they're purchased by individuals, and this is their personal reading. Okay, but because we are all connected, and if a secret code name jumps out at you, chances are there's a message in there for you. Okay, so the secret code names today are Roulette, Magnet, Skylark, and Poseidon. All right, those are going to be the 4 secret code names. I'm going to do them in that order. All right, I will have timestamps in the comments afterwards. Okay, let's see. For today's readings, I'm using the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. Hey, Rita, how you doing? And I'm using my Chakra Insight Oracle. All right, because the theme for this new moon is all my love returns to me. And it's interesting because when I picked all of these different secret code names, I picked them at the very beginning of the year, right? I picked them at the very beginning of the year. I let Spirit guide me to what they would be. And it just so happens, all my love returns to me is happening, well, just days before Venus retrogrades, right? In the sign of Leo. And I'm oblivious most of the time. I don't know what the fuck is going on in the cosmos unless I intentionally look. But usually it's because something's going on and I'm feeling emotional and I'm like, oh, it's my lunar return. That'll do it. But yeah, so, I thought it was always non-coincidental with Spirit that it was, all my love returns to me right before Venus goes retrograde. If y'all want to see what all of the themes are, if you do go to the Etsy shop, right? The link's in my description, okay? If you go to my Etsy shop and you click the readings and services for the moon events, and you go to read item description, it'll give you all of the themes for the rest of the year. And you can choose if you want a particular theme or not. Okay. If you want your own personal reading. I will not be doing these in 2024. I think I've been doing them about 3 years now, the moon events. And I know those of y'all who swear by these events are very sad that they are going away in 2024. At least in this setup. Okay. I will be doing moon events, but they will be set up like pick-a-cards, and they will be for members, Divine Rebel members like Miss Rita. Only, okay? Only my Divine Rebel members are going to get access to the moon event card reads, all right, as of 2024. So get them while you can. So get your personal moon event readings while you can. All right. They will be going away in 2024, as will the monthly zodiac readings. Okay. Those will also be exclusively for Divine Rebels. So all of the monthly, what's going on with Aries, what's going on with Taurus, what's going on with Pisces, like every single month, that will only be for Divine Rebel members. Okay. Here on the channel. I've made it super affordable for everybody. It is only $5.99 to join the membership and invest in yourself for those kinds of messages that come through, plus other stuff. I mean, I do weekly reports on there with, masculine and feminine duality, and I do personal readings on Sundays, right? A members only live that is for personal reads. So you guys will have access to all of that for $5.99. And it's through YouTube. YouTube takes care of all of it. Okay. If for whatever reason you don't have $5.99 in your account, YouTube will not overdraft your account. It'll just cancel your membership until you re-sign up. And the membership comes out on the same day that you signed up every month. Okay. So you don't have to worry about getting screwed over, and you will catch up on all of the videos that you missed when you rejoin. Okay. All of the member videos are linked in playlists special for them. You can go back and watch them anytime you want. It's okay if you got to miss a month or something like that. All right. But definitely check it out. They're already getting exclusive content, including their August videos. All of the August zodiacs are up already for Divine Rebel members here on the channel. All right. Aries through Pisces. All the August readings are up. I will be getting to the zodiac reads for the public here on the main channel, the main part of the channel, first opportunity that I get. It'll probably be, if it's shit weather this weekend, then I'll do it this weekend. If it's good weather this weekend, then I have some work outside my unit that I need to get done. All right, weather permitting and time permitting. So we'll see how it divinely plays out. Okay. Timestamps will be in the comments. So if you are drawn to one of the 4 secret code names, Roulette, Magnet, Skylark, or Poseidon, you can quick blip over to the timestamps once the live is over. All right, I'll have all the timestamps in there, and you could skip my intro and all that jazz. Don't forget to drop likes, leave comments, say, hey, I love y'all, and I appreciate it. So with that said, let's get into this. 7 minutes, starting with secret code name Roulette. All right. So all my love returns to me. Spirit always wants your love to return to you. Okay. It waits. Spirit patiently waits for the moment that you truly click in and align with it so that it can return all of the love you've put out for other people, that you would return it, you know, allow it to return to yourself via spirit. So we're going to read what would be potentially keeping that from manifesting for you so that you can kind of clear the slate, clear the energy, and welcome it in. All right, that's the theme of today's moon event messages. Okay, so Spirit, please. Insight for Roulette. Insight for Roulette. Chakra energy. Chakra energy. Spirit wants you to focus on. Throat chakra. And it's will. Turtle medicine. Slow and steady wins the race, right? It's expression, assertiveness, self-control, and direction. Okay, so when we're talking about the throat chakra and will, you can see the keywords up there. This is knowing what you actually want to get across, not just with other people, but with yourself. Okay, with your connection to the divine, not having conflicted manifestations, right? Because throat chakra is all about what we intend. It is the manifestation hub. Like nothing gets from the divine through to our grounded being without going through the throat, right? It's kind of like the bottleneck effect. It has to go through. It has to go through this narrow space in order to ground, which means we have to be willing and open to be vulnerable and express what it is we really truly want with the divine, right? We might have conflicting wants and not realize that they are in fact conflicted. You know, a great example in general, right? We assume sometimes that we want a particular person or a particular job at a very specific company, right? We want this very specific whatever. And we don't realize that we're also asking for happiness and abundance and fulfillment and safety and security and all these wonderful things. And Spirit's like, well, what do you want? Do you want this specific person? Do you want this specific job? Or do you want, the love and the openness and the abundance? Like, because you don't realize you're asking for two different things. One is not going to give you the other. One's not going to give you the other. What if the one that you're asking for, these really specifics, these really specific things that you want, this really specific person or this really specific job at this really specific company in this really specific position, what if those things do not equal abundance and safety and security and loyalty or honesty and openness? Like, what if they don't actually equate? You might think they do. But what if Spirit knows in the reality they don't, though? What if you get what you want, the specific that you want, and it comes with stress, it comes with suffering, it comes with lack, it comes with, health issues, it comes with fill in the blank, and it's not so great? What if you get what you asked for? Like, there's a reason why they say, be careful what you wish for. It just might come true. Trust me, I am well aware. I am well aware of what it's like to actually get what you want and then realize 2.5 years into a living arrangement, it is not what the fuck you want. It is not what you want. Bless his heart. It is not what you want. Right? So when you're talking to Spirit, what is it that you actually want? Because if you say, Spirit, I really would like these things: abundance, honesty, loyalty, safety, security. I would love all of those things, openness. But I really want this specific more. Even if it comes with suffering, even if it comes with doubt, even if it comes with health issues. If you can sit there and say to Spirit, even though I do want all these things, I would rather have this specific and all the bullshit that it comes with more than all of these wonderful things. Spirit's like, all right, then. Now we're clear. Now we're clear. If you want this specific person or this specific job at this specific company in this specific position, and you want all these specifics, no matter what the feelings cost you, fine. I'm going to align you with choices in your mind that feel good to choose because you're in alignment with a specific, despite all costs to yourself. Despite all the good things you'd be willing to give up for it. Fine, you can have it. You want the specific, you got it. If you change your mind, ask for something else. Spirit will let you be clear and change your mind and ask for something else. Where there is a will, there is a way. Right? If after you get exactly what you want and realize, this is not what I thought it was really going to be. I didn't think it was going to be this horrible. I think I want something else instead. I think I want my freedom. I think I want peace of mind. I think I want stability. I really do think I want that more, Spirit. Spirit's like, okay, you don't want the specific anymore. That's fine. You're being real clear with me now. And you want all of these positive things instead, so much so that you're willing to let go of these specifics, what attachments you've created to them, right? And so you can change your mind. The whole point of this card is to know what it is you will to manifest. What is it that you want? Knowing it cannot conflict with other wants, which is why I tell people all the time, the best intention you could ever hold is in the highest good of all. Because the all includes yourself. It includes everyone you love. Spirit, whatever is in the highest good, whatever you would have me do, whatever you would have me say, wherever you would have me go, if it's in the highest good of all, so be it. Morning mantra every day. If it's in the highest good of all, so be it. We're going to start there, right? Opening up the throat chakra. What insight into that would Spirit have you receive? What insight? What is potentially blocking this throat chakra? For secret coding roulette. The Ten of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, Death and the Devil. Clarities, please. We've got the Queen of Wands, the Moon on the Wheel of Fortune. Nine of Swords on Death, and the Seven of Cups on the Devil. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands. Top of the deck is the Knight of Cups. Okay. You got double nines here and double tens here. As far as numbers go. Now, triple nines if you count the Nine of Wands on the bottom. So listen. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Tanya. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you caught them. I'm feeling like you're definitely torn. Okay. There's something burdening you that quite literally, visually inside your third eye, I don't think you see it actually panning out in a positive way, no matter which way you cut it. Okay. This feels like a lose-lose. If I'm going to be completely honest, the Ten of Wands with the Queen of Wands. And I say that because what you're desiring, it comes heavy. Okay. It comes soul heavy, which means you probably shouldn't have actually committed to it in the first place. Okay. It's why it's difficult, because a part of you at some point didn't express conditions or limitations or, fill in the blanks surrounding it. And now it's beyond your control. Good night, Tanya. I love you. It's not what you're desiring. When we have the Wheel of Fortune come out with the Moon, especially because the Light Wolf on this card wants to lead the way, but the Black Wolf kind of looks like the one you're having the conversation with. You're conversing with fear, right? The mythos behind the Light Wolf and the Dark Wolf is that whatever one you feed is the one that gets stronger, right? One is fear and one is love. And love is trying to show you the way, but you're conversing with the Dark Wolf, right? You're conversing with the shadow, and the wheel of fate is turning, right? The wheel of fortune's turning. So the fact that things are transforming with the Death card here from a state of anxiety. Okay, from a state of anxiety with the Nine of Swords. You're actually contracting or attaching yourself to confusion with the Seven of Cups. That's what's slowing your manifestation down. That's actually what's keeping you from receiving what it is you're intending for, praying for, right? Whatever you want to call it. I feel as if you have a lot of great intentions. I don't think you want your words to hurt anybody as the Knight of Cups, but you're definitely feeling like the victim of circumstance right now. And you've got to make a judgment call. You've got to make a judgment call on what is, it's not what you want. It's not what you want. Okay. We've got that Nine of Wands on the bottom with the Three of Wands, the Judgment card, and the Seven of Coin. I think a part of you wants to burn your way out, and yet it feels like you're burning inside of it instead. So I would take a minute of manifestation, and get really, really clear with Spirit on what it is you truly want. On what it is you truly want. And let go of the different conflicting intentions. Because otherwise, I feel like this anxiety state you're going to feel like you've washed up on the shore. It's going to feel like it's completely washed you up emotionally. Attaching yourself to the shadow, right? I think you'll feel better once you definitively choose what it is you want and cease the inner conflict about it. You know, if you really, really want to be happy, fulfilled, abundant, free, whatever, then you have to be willing to let go of the other intention you're holding that's conflicting with that, and or vice versa. Like, yeah, I'd love to be free. Yeah, I would love abundance, but I could never actually hurt this person, leave this person, do this to that person. And so I would rather take the consequences, what doesn't feel so good, to never hurt them versus hurt them and really get what I want to feel. You know, once you definitively choose to sacrifice one over the other, your intention is clear and you stop feeling some type of way about not having what it is you really want just simply because you don't know. You don't know what you really want. That's the problem, right? That's the problem. Like a great example, like I love my living situation. I love just having it me and my son. It is the best feeling ever. I really don't want to move, and I really don't want a roommate. That's out of the question. Okay. I really don't want a roommate, but I really don't actually like the location that I'm living. So at some point, I'm going to have to decide to make things easier on myself. Am I going to move somewhere that is even more affordable with the same amount of space or more manageable space and suck up moving? Or am I going to just stay where I'm at and let spirit work it out, right? Because it would make me choose. I just trust spirit. Am I going to get a roommate and say, fuck it, we'll try it? Like, what do I really want? Well, me personally, I'm trusting spirit. Whatever's meant to come along, I know spirit will come along with. That's just because, you know, me and spirit have a connection like that. I know spirit. I know spirit. So, my point is, make sure you're really clear, right? You're really clear on what it is that you want. And anything else, trust that spirit will work it out. You know what I mean? Truly trust that spirit will work it out, because if you choose a certain thing, beyond a doubt, because I really like being close to my job. I really do like the amount of space here. I'm just not too keen on the actual unit itself. You know, I would like to live in a better unit, but you know, all of the other things that I want something else. Is it really worth it? You know what I mean? So be really clear on your intention and what it is that you want. And do your best to trust from that point forward. All right. The secret code name roulette, because you really don't know, especially with your secret code name being roulette, like you really don't know what's going to come out of whatever it is that you choose. You know, you really don't know, but if you're going to play and you're going to take a risk or you're going to gamble, make sure you're feeling lucky. If you're not feeling it, don't risk it. I have never gone into a casino, played, and lost. Never. I have always either broke even or won. I've never lost. And that is because I will only go into a casino and play if I feel lucky. If I don't feel lucky, I could be in the casino all night. I won't play. I'll watch other people gamble. I'll hang out with my friends. I'll cheer them on. I won't play if I'm not feeling lucky. So if you're going to take a gamble on something, make sure it feels right in that moment to do so. It's not the right time. It's not the right time. You know, Knight of Cups, if you want to have the conversation, you want to have the conversation, but it's got to feel right. You can't force the conversation. Trust that spirit will have that conversation come up at the perfect time, and you will have the words that need to be spoken at that time in divine alignment with the highest good of all, because that's what you've been intending for. Ultimately, that's what we intend for, is the highest good of all, right? So unless you're feeling it, don't force it. Don't force it. Spirit will tell you when. This is the perfect time. This is the perfect time. So trust. Little bit of trust. Let the anxiety go. All right. Let the anxiety go. Because the big thing with your throat chakra card, right, was self-control. Knowing when to express it. When and how. You most certainly don't want to have a Knight of Cups conversation when you're in King of Wands reverse energy. You know, like, why would you want to intend as the Knight of Cups and express it in a mood that's pissed off? You know what I mean? Like, spirit will give you the right timing of things. All right. Spirit will give you the right timing of things. That was secret code name roulette. We're going to get into secret code name magnets. Secret code name magnets. And those who are drawn to it. Let's see. Let's see. What is going on, Spirit? What energy would you like them to focus on in order for all of their love to be returned to them? Personal boundaries. Choice, assertiveness, empowerment, and authenticity. Everyone has limits, right? Everyone has limits, right? And sometimes we push those limits well beyond the original limit, right? Personal boundaries is about knowing where your limits are and truly being uncompromising, because it doesn't feel good to compromise them. It doesn't feel good to push it and push it and push it and push it and push it. The stress builds, the anxiety builds, the insecurity builds, the unsafe feelings build, right? The more and more we push our boundaries, the less and less good it feels until we break, snap, whatever. This is about knowing where your healthy limits are and fucking sticking to it. Like, no, I don't like that. No, I'm not comfortable with that. No, that's not acceptable to me. You can be who you are, but I am very much so going to be who I am. You know, like I say to people all the time, like, you can drink. I hold nothing against you. You can drink. That's your thing. Drink. You smoke. You pop whatever. That's you. Do you. However you need to do you, heal you, whatever. But do I want you in my life? No. No. Am I going to make you a staple in my life? Absolutely not. Am I going to hang out with you on the weekend? No. No. I have a line drawn. That's my personal boundary. That's my choice. Right? Just like you got choice, I got choice. You're allowed to be whoever you want to be. Just like I can. Just like I can. If you don't like the fact that I'm straight edge and you think I'm fucking boring and you would rather hang out with your friends and drink, that's fine. That's fine. I'm being authentic. You're being authentic. We both have our lines. That's fine. What's not fine is if we try and push those lines. You try and push my lines and make me come out to your drinking event or your stoning event or your smoker pill whatever event. I'm not gonna enjoy myself. And it's not my thing, or I'm gonna get really fucking irritated that you keep pushing it, right? I'm gonna get real irritated. No different than if I went to the event and you're like, come on, like, you're here, just do it. You already came, just have one. And you're getting annoyed with me because I'm like, no, and I'm fucking a dud. I'm a fucking dud because there's nothing for me to do while y'all are getting hammered. You know what I mean? Everybody's got a choice. When we start pushing each other's boundaries, we get fucking annoyed and frustrated with each other. Instead of just maybe accepting we're not compatible right now. We're not in alignment. Being compatible and being in alignment are the same thing. It's the same thing. If you are not in alignment with someone, you are incompatible. It doesn't make them a good person or a bad person or whatever. It just means you are incompatible because you are not in alignment. We're not compatible. Me and alcoholics, me and stoners, whatever, we're not in alignment. It's no different for you. It's no different for you. So if your secret code name that you resonate to, it's magnets, you are going to attract what you allow in beyond your boundary. If you say no, right? Because magnets, if you hold them a certain way, they will repel. They will not connect. And other magnets just boop, depending on positive, negative ends, right? I'm not a magnet expert. Okay. But it's like, no, it's knowing what you want to attract and letting it attract to you by simply saying no to those things that you are not attracted to. It's not in alignment with you. It's not compatible with you. Me and addicts are not compatible. If they let go of all of their addictions, they decide to go through healing, they go through rehab, they go through tons of Reiki with Tanya, like whatever it is that they do, whatever it is that they do for themselves, therapy, sessions, groups, whatever they do just to free themselves of addiction, great. You and I are more compatible, more in alignment now than we were before. Before, when you were an addict, we weren't compatible at all. Now, there is room for compatibility and alignment. You might be the kind of person that is super responsible. You might be the kind of person that keeps your word when you give it. You might be the kind of person that if someone called you at 2 o'clock in the morning in a panic and they needed you, you would answer your phone and be there if they needed you to be there. Someone else might not be that person at all. You and them are not the same. Which means you might not want to let that person be super fucking close because it sounds like a one-way energy ticket. You are more than happy to be there for that person any way they need you, and they are not willing to do the same. Misalignment, incompatibility. Be really clear about your boundaries. Because when you're clear about your personal boundaries, you're clear about who you are. That's your solar plexus chakra. That's your confidence. That's your courage to be you. That's your authenticity. That's your empowerment. When you know what your boundaries are, when you know what your personal boundaries are, you know damn right well who you are. And you know exactly what you want to attract. Because you know exactly what the fuck you're not putting up with. Sorry, that is not the energy. That is not the alignment. That is not the connection I want to have. Bless you. You can be whoever you want to be. I don't judge who you are. But as far as being in close proximity to me, no. No. If you want to be in close proximity to me, it requires these things met. Otherwise, I've drawn a line and you ain't crossing it. You want to be in close proximity to me? In my life, you can't drink. You can't be a fucking stoner. You can't be chain smoking fucking cigarettes like a maniac. It's not in my house. You can smoke them outside. I don't want you coming in here and curling up next to me smelling like fucking smoke. No. No. We're better off friends. And you can go smoke your cigarettes over there. Close proximity in my life? No, thank you. Nothing personal. I'm sure you're a great person. We probably have a lot in common otherwise. But I've drawn a hard line right here. And I'm not willing to let you fucking cross it. I'm not willing to let you push that boundary. No. No. Well, can I move in and sleep next to you if I shower and change my clothes first? Okay, are you going to do that every fucking time you come in and have a cigarette and you're around me? Is that what you're going to do every fucking time you're going to go change your clothes and shower first? Because, I don't think that's reasonable. That's reasonable. Like, and the first time you don't do it and I got to be forced to be okay with it and you're walking past me and you fucking stink, like, I'm going to get pissed, right? So just don't fucking smoke. If you're in my life, you're not a smoker. You're in close proximity to me, you're not a smoker. I don't deal with people who play video games either. I don't do it. I got an opinion about it. Nope. No. Like, if you're the kind of person, God bless you. You're the kind of person, goes to work, comes home, starts drinking, plays video games until they go to bed, and that is your everyday. Even if you have a partner, I'm sorry, you don't know how to relate to people. You don't know how to have a relationship. You don't know how to have a conversation. You don't have any interest. You don't have any hobbies. You come home from work, you play games, you go to sleep. You come home from work, you play games, you go to sleep. When do you have a intelligent conversation? When do you sit and have intimacy curling up next to your partner and watching a show that you both enjoy and talk about it after? When do you actually have conversations about plans being made and investments y'all want to make and things that went on in your day, and you let your emotions and your thoughts, out so that, you and your person feel close? You have no idea how to have a relationship with someone if you're coming home and playing video games all fucking day. I'm sorry. Even people who are like, oh, I work all day and I'm just going to save it for the weekend. And then the entire weekend's booked with video games from waking moment till sleeping moment. Like, you can be whoever you want to be, but you are not my partner material. Like, I don't even fucking own a TV. I don't even own a TV. I don't play video games. It's not me. Like, you've got to decide what it is that works for you and then draw that hard line and be like, either you are able to cross all my lines and be close to me, or there's a line drawn that you can't cross. Personal boundaries. Maybe you're the kind of person that doesn't like people calling you after a certain time. You're that person. Do not disturb me, right? You might be that person. Make sure you put your phone on silent mode. After a certain time, you can schedule it in your settings, right? But that's my point. Like, know who the fuck you are, what works for you, and what doesn't work for you, and then refuse to make concessions because at some point that concession is going to piss you off. It's going to piss you off. Do you want to be pissed? I don't. I like being at peace. I like being happy. I like feeling stable. Like, I don't like being pissed. It's not my thing, right? It's not my thing. Be assertive, empower yourself. Be true to who you are, because you're going to magnetize the right person. The more you refuse the wrong person, the misaligned people, the incompatible people, the more you say, no, you're not taking up space that you are not meant to take up. You're only letting that space be held for people that do. And that's exactly what the fuck Spirit's going to fill it with. People, situations that do. Right? True facts. All right. Insights. Insights. We got the Princess of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Coins, and the Magician. All right, clarities, please. Eight of Cups on the Princess of Swords. Someone's going to be watching you as you walk away. Because you're not a victim. You're not a victim. You're refusing. You're seeing things from another perspective. You are seeing things from another perspective. And that's when the fucking magic happens. That's when fucking change happens. You communicate to the universe that you're the fucking magician. Princess of Swords with the Eight of Cups, Nine of Wands with the Princess of Wands, Queen of Coins with the Hanged Woman, and the Magician with the Knight of Swords. We've got the Emperor on the bottom. This is king energy, right? This is maximum emperor, ruler of your life energy. Major solar plexus energy, and it's throat chakra. It's what you're communicating to manifest, right? We just got out of Roulette's reading, talking all about the throat chakra. Top of the deck is the Seven of Swords, because you have fucking thieves, energy thieves. They're taking up space in your mind. They're taking up space in your day. You're ruminating on shit, spinning about shit. Wish you coulda, shoulda, woulda said whatever. Fuck that. That is like way too much. That's too much. I don't know if y'all watch Blue Rose Tarot, but she's fucking great. She says that shit, and I fucking love it every time she says it. It's too much. It's too much. Blue Rose Tarot, she's great. But yeah, I think that you are going to have some people watching you as you walk away. I think as you light the fire and watch it burn, right? Because there is a fire blazing behind her on the other side of the lake. And it's just like she walked right on out of that. She got out the fire, let it burn behind her. And people are literally watching you get away. They're watching you get away. And it's like, listen, you can be whoever you want to be, right? If you were talking to them, like, you can be whoever you want to be. I'm not trying to stop you from living your best life. But I'm not a part of that scene. So if your best life is actually me in it, and all of that other shit you're doing is not your best life, you're actually more pissed off that you lost me than you would be that life, well, then I need you to let that life go so you can be in alignment with me. You know, like, do you want to evolve? Do you want to grow up and have what you really want and let whatever that is go? And if you don't, and that really is your best life, and that's what you want, like, please do not be upset that I chose different. I'm not going to suffer for anyone. Please don't take it personal. Like, you're special and all, but not enough to suffer for, not enough to be pissed off for. If you care about me, why would you want me feeling that way? Let me go in peace. Let me go in peace. Why do you got to be upset or spy because I walked away and burned it down? You were more than welcome to come. You didn't want to. You didn't want to. You wanted to do you. You wanted to play video games, or you wanted to smoke weed, or you wanted to do whatever you're doing with your time and your money and your people and whatever. That's what's important to you. So why are you upset that I'm choosing something else that makes me feel good? You know what I mean? Like, Nine of Wands, Princess of Wands, you're not a victim. The Nine of Wands is a victim. You're reinventing yourself from that. You're reinventing yourself from that. You don't want to be a victim no more. Queen of Coins and the Hanged Woman. You know what you want to manifest. You're seeing things differently. You're making heart over head decisions. You're following your feel-goods. You're following your feel-goods. That's that chrysalis, right? Emerging out of that chrysalis. You're manifesting what you want. And Spirit's bringing it in fast. This Knight of Swords is fast. It's clearing the drama, clearing the clouds, clearing all of it. It's literally blasting through and out of it. That's clear sky right here. He's blasting towards it, getting out of all the confusion and bullshit. Clouds always indicate some kind of fucking bullshit. Whether it's in Tarot or Lenormand, like, clouds are bullshit. You're manifesting your way out of the storm. It's like, no, I don't want to be in the fucking storm. I don't want to be in your shit storm. I don't want your shit storm to become my shit storm. No, thank you. No, thank you. I could just choose different. I could just choose to not be in the storm. Like, I don't know about you, but that seems like the best choice to me. Like, the fuck? Healthy boundaries. Nothing but love for you. Wish you nothing but the best. For forever now and always. But damn, I got priorities. And a shitstorm ain't one of them. Shitstorm ain't one of them. Schitt's Creek ain't one of them. It's not. It's not. I only live this lifetime once. I don't want to spend it up Schitt's Creek. I don't want to spend it in your shitstorm. I really don't. God bless your soul. All right. Secret code name Skylark. Secret code name Skylark. And those who are drawn to it. Spirit, please. Skylark Animal Spirit Medicine is awesome, by the way. Joy, freedom are all things included with the meaning behind Skylark. It's a Eurasian songbird. And if you want to know more about it, definitely Google Skylark Animal Spirit Meaning, and it's awesome. All right. But it's a songbird. All right, Spirit, please, for those who are drawn to the secret code name and resonating to it in divine time. Ooh. We got 2. 14 and 41. Money and intuition. Wow. Come on, camera. Really, trust, insight, awareness, and guidance, finances, power, generosity, and abundance are the key words. 1441. You guys go on to, I have it as a little icon on my phone. I've saved it to my home screens. It's angel numbers, Joanne's Sacred Scribes. Let's see if I can pull it. Yes, Sacred Scribes, angel numbers, .blogspot, blah, blah, blah. All right, but this is what it looks like when you pop in. If it'll do it. You can kind of see all the numbers there. You can scroll down. They got tons of numbers. So if we just look that up real quick, because maybe y'all need to get in the habit of looking up angel numbers. I was looking them up earlier. 1441. Angel number 1441 is a message to keep your thoughts positive and optimistic as you undertake an important new project, role, or venture. Your positive energies, intentions, and actions will manifest your expected results. Trust your angels to deliver all that you will need and expect some well-earned rewards for your good work well done. Your angels want you to know that you deserve the best. Your thoughts and beliefs are rapidly manifesting into material form. Therefore, ensure that you keep a positive and optimistic attitude and outlook to ensure that you manifest good. As you create your experiences and realities with your beliefs and thoughts, your positive affirmations, intentions, and actions will manifest your results. Working steadily towards your goals using wisdom, patience, and determination will see your aspirations come to fruition. Angel number 1441 encourages you to keep striving ahead and don't take no for an answer. You are encouraged to walk through the doors of opportunity that are opening in front of you. Now, if that message don't resonate with the fucking cards, like, thank you, Spirit. This is about trusting yourself. When it says trusting your angels are your own archetypal energy within. You've got an angel archetype in there that guides you in the highest all the time. It loves you unconditionally. It protects you all the time. It would never steer you wrong. Trusting your angels is that energy within yourself as it speaks through you. That is a part of you. We are not separate here. Divinity, angels, we are not separate. You know how they used to have those old-timey cartoons with the devil on one side and the angel on the other? And they used to pop up and then vanish after a choice was made? One saying, "No, do this, do this." And the other one's like, "No, do this, do this." And as soon as the choice was made by the character, both disappeared and the choice was made. The action was taken. It's because those are little facets within our own head, within our own being. Trust your angel. Trust your angel. Listen to that voice inside yourself that says, you can trust this. This is the best choice. This is what would feel good. Right? I was watching a video. I think her name is Gigi Young. I was watching one of her older videos, and it was about the Magicians of Mu. I got about a third of the way through. And then, honest to God, I was at work, and her voice was really melodic, and I started to nod off. And I was like, I can't be nodding off at work. I'm working. So I shut her off. But it was talking about the divine feminine's era of manifestation on the continent of Mu before the time of Atlantis, when it was Lemuria. It was talking about the feminine form of manifestation. It required no logic. It required no reason. They literally did what felt good and did not do what felt bad. That was it. It was the feminine's way of high manifestation. It is high divine connection, trusting the spiritual connection with that divinity within the self, and choosing what is in alignment. Everything else manifested from there. It's an ascended culture, an ascended lost piece of our metamorphosis, our evolution as energy beings, right? So if what you desire is freedom and joy, right? Skylark. And freedom and joy means having money. All right, Spirit knows what you want. Follow your intuition then. Trust it then. Heed the insights you get then. Follow your fuck yes instead of dealing with your fuck no's, or I don't know, maybe. Like, no, if it ain't a fucking easy fuck yeah, it's a fuck no. And the video that I did talking about the kickoff to Venus retrograde, right, which is literally happening in less than 5 days now. I was talking about, when we decide what we want to go eat sometimes, we're like, oh, do you want Wendy's? And it's like, no. Do you want Chinese? No. Do you want pizza? And you're like, no, I had it a few days ago. Like, no, not really. And so I was like, oh, well, do you want this? And you're like, fuck yeah, let's do that. It's that easy. That was the fuck yeah choice. It's super easy. Yup, let's do that. 100%. All of your choices in life should be that easy. Not just what you choose to eat. So if you're thinking about going somewhere and you're like, oh, I don't know, the answer is no. And if in that moment that you choose no, you instantly feel regret, like, oh, I should probably go. Renege on it. Change your mind. Be like, you know what? On second thought, I'll go. Fuck it. Because something in here was disappointed. It didn't feel good. You said no. That's like the heads or tails coin flip discernment test. You're choosing between two things. You can flip a coin and say, all right, If it's this side, if it's tails, I'm going to do this. If it's heads, I'm going to do this. And you flip the coin and it shows heads or tails. And the minute you see it, if you're disappointed in the answer, you know for sure it's the other one you should have picked. And so you pick the other one. Fuck what the coin actually said. You don't have to listen to a fucking inanimate object coin. The whole point is it was a discernment test. You flipped it. And you realized what you really wanted. You realized what you really wanted. Because you would have been disappointed if you had to choose the other one. And if the coin flips and it's heads, and you're like, yes, that's what I really wanted. And you go do it, great. You got what you really wanted. Like the coin flip test is not to tell you what to do. It's to help you discern, right? So if you're trying to manifest money because you want joy and you want freedom and you want abundance and you want this power over your life, right? So that you're not beholden to other energies or people or corporations, businesses outside of yourself, then listen to your intuition. Follow your fuck yes. Listen to your feel goods. If it doesn't feel good, don't fucking do it. If it's leaving question marks, I don't know, then don't do it. Well, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Fuck it. No. No. Follow your fuck yes. If it's not a fuck yeah, it's not in alignment. It's not in alignment with what you want. Because what you want money-wise, what you want freedom-wise, what you want joy-wise, that's all fuck yeah feelings. Fuck yeah, I want to feel joy. Fuck yeah, I want to feel abundant. Fuck yeah, I want to be free. Fuck yeah, I want to have power in my life. Fuck yeah. Well, how are you going to manifest fuck yeah shit if you're choosing, I don't know, choices? Like attracts like. One doesn't manifest the other. You manifest, I don't know, choices. Well, the outcomes are going to be like, I don't know if I really like it. I don't know if this is really what I wanted. Like, you know, well, this person's nice. I don't know. Fuck it. Maybe I'll let them be my boyfriend or my girlfriend. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. That person, you and that person are going to end up splitting at some point. You're like, I don't know if I like this. Let it be fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Everything about this is fuck yeah. Hell, it ties into the last reading we just did on personal boundaries. It does. Because like if I were to find somebody and meet somebody and they're an alcoholic, but everything about them is so fucking awesome. Fuck yeah to everything else, but they're an alcoholic. The alcoholism is a fuck no. And I'm like, damn. So close, Spirit. We got real close. Let's see if we can get a little closer, huh? Right? Instead of being like, well, I guess I'll settle. Maybe they'll quit drinking. No, they could quit drinking first. They can quit drinking, and then it's like, fuck yeah, everything's fuck yeah, super excited, go for it. You know what I mean? It's easy. Yes, that is what I want. Yes, that is what I want. Easy choice. Follow your intuition. Stay very much so self-aware. Let your intuition, which is your emotions, right? They're not separate. It's all feminine principle. Your emotions and your intuition are inherently connected. If it doesn't feel good, something's telling you not to do it. There's a reason why. Maybe you have questions that need answers and you don't feel fuck yeah because there's question marks. All right, then handle the question marks. Start asking the questions so that you get the answers. And when you have all of the answers, are you in fuck yeah territory or not? Because question marks are just fucking procrastinating, putting shit off. And that's fucking annoying. Especially to spirit. Especially to spirit. Like all you had to do was ask a question. Like the manifestation's being held up for what? For what? Because you didn't ask a question yet. Ask. And then discern, because some people are fucking liars. Let's be real. And discern and trust yourself, because some people are fucking liars and they will say shit just to impress you. They will say shit because they have an agenda and they want something from you. So fucking discern. Trust your dang self. Trust your dang self. Read the energy. Read the energy. I don't like question marks. One of my big manifestations is I like feeling safe and secure. I don't like question marks. No, I don't like question marks. You ain't gonna make me either. You ain't gonna make me either. Oh. All right, Spirit. Insight, please, for Skylark. Insight, please, for Skylark. Six of Swords, reversed. Queen of Wands. Princess of Cups. And the Knight of Cups. All right, clarities, please. The Seven of Swords is clarifying that Six of Swords reversed. Clarify the Queen of Wands. The Two of Swords. Clarify the Princess of Cups. Ten of Wands, and Temperance is on the Knight of Cups. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. Top of the deck is the Princess of Wands. Okay. Princess of Wands on top is reinvention. The Knight of Wands has the Nine of Cups under it, with the King of Wands. Be really aware of your mirror. Be really aware, okay? Because if you're in alignment with yourself, if you're in alignment with Spirit to receive big, to receive what it is you want to receive, you're trusting, you're using a divine feminine form of manifestation. You will absolutely have people in the outer experience attempting to ruin your manifestation. The Six of Swords reversed is staying stuck in Seven of Swords energy. People will try and steal your ideas. People will try and thwart it. Like, if you have an idea of what you want to manifest, don't fucking tell nobody. Don't tell nobody what you want. Don't tell anyone. Just know in your mind that that's what you want. That's what you're after. And don't fucking explain yourself. Just simply follow your intuition. Don't explain shit to anybody. Yes, I can. No, I can't. That's fine. Yes, I will. No, I won't. It's fine. You don't have to explain why. Hey, Lorraine, how you doing? Yeah, you don't have to explain. Just simply trust. Everybody else in the world, like, really, they're just an NPC. Non-playing character. They're just someone in the quote-unquote matrix of things trying to keep you stuck in the fucking matrix of things. That's all they are. They're not your earth angels. They're not a part of your highest manifestation, your highest good. They're just a fucking distraction. The woman in the red dress, right? Fucking Matrix. It's just the woman in the red dress. That's it. It's a non-playing character, non-important, just a distraction to keep you consumed with what they want you to believe is important. It's not important. People who have played major roles in your life, you will realize that they are just NPCs. They are distractions. Like my ex is just an NPC. My son's father, just an NPC. My mother, just an NPC, just a distraction. Take the labels off people and realize that what they're doing is impressing on you energy that you do not want impressed on you. They're distracting you from your goals. They're distracting you from your desires. They're interrupting what it is that you really want to manifest. And you're not an asshole or a dick or some bitch just because you have a certain idea of what it is that you want and they're a distraction. They're just the woman in the red dress. It was literally 11111 on the timer. You want to manifest big. Big. Then you have got to trust yourself and your highest good and know that certain people will pull on your heartstrings. They'll pull on your head strings. They'll pull on your psychological strings and make you think you're nuts or evil. And you're not. You're in alignment. You know, if you think about the movie A Beautiful Mind, right? His best friend was a figment of his imagination. The little girl that he loved was a figment of his imagination. His boss was a figment of his imagination, right? He was skits. He was brilliant. He had all of this power within himself, this brilliance, and he was distracted. He only truly came into power. Only truly came into power when he accepted they weren't real and stopped feeding into it. He realized it's the same story. It never gets old. It's the same. Even my fucking landlord has had the same conversation with me 3 times now. You think about a video game, right? You think about a video game. Maybe you're in the market and you go up to a stand or a shop in the market and there's a certain queue and you could talk about this or talk about this or talk about this. And they only have the same things that you could talk about. And every time you talk to that person, you click an option and you have that conversation. I have literally had the same conversation with my landlord 3 times now. It's like it was on repeat. Well, you know, you could just go to the bank and deposit it. The bank knows me there. Everybody in town knows me there. It's great. You could just go right to the bank and deposit it. All right, thanks, no problem. But I work until 4:30. Do we have another option? Because the bank isn't open by the time I get there. Oh, yeah, that's fine. You could do it this way, this way, this way instead. All right, great. I'll do that. Thanks, no problem. You have a great day. You do too. 3 times now within the last month. It's an NPC player, not playing character, not fucking important. You have to realize who you're having the same repeat conversations with. They are NPCs. They are not growing. They are programmed people inside your world to keep you stuck. And as soon as you realize they're not fucking real, they don't fucking matter. It's a figment of your imagination. No different than the little girl and the best friend and the boss and A Beautiful Mind. They're only as important as you make them. They're only as detrimental to your life as you make them. But they don't actually fucking matter. They're not real or important. It doesn't matter who they are. I've had the same conversation over and over and over and over again with my ex-husband's family. The same repeat story. And I have to repeat the same shit every time. At some point, you're going to have to recognize that the thieves keep you stuck. At some point, you will have to acknowledge and accept that the thieves of your highest joy, your highest manifestation, your freedom, the thieves are keeping you stuck. The Queen of Wands with the Two of Swords, what you truly desire in spirit, you don't know how you're going to get there, but you got to choose. Even if you're between a rock and a hard place, playing on your mind strings, playing on your heartstrings, playing on your psychological strings. Am I a bad person? Am I going to feel guilty for choosing what I need to choose? Are they going to hate me? Are they going to talk shit about me behind my back? What is going to happen if I choose myself? The NPCs are going to still fucking be there regurgitating the same fucking story. They'll just be regurgitating a different one. Because you leveled up. And now instead of regurgitating about their fucking bowel problems, they're regurgitating about how much you abandoned them. It's still regurgitation. It's the same shit. They still have bowel problems. They're just talking to you about how much they can't stand that you abandoned them now. Trying to make you feel guilty, trying to keep you stuck. I'm sorry, I wish you nothing but the best. But if you loved me, you would not want me stuck here. You would not want me living my not best life. If you really loved me, you'd let me go. You wouldn't be hating on me for it. My exes, they all regurgitate the same shit. It's fucking crazy. They all regurgitate the same shit. And they're all the fucking same. It's fucking hilarious. Okay? Princess of Cups and the Ten of Wands, you've got to find mercy and compassion for yourself. Forgive the self for making it heavy. Forgive the self for making it heavy. You didn't understand you were in the matrix until you snapped out of it. Until you saw what the fuck was out there. Until you started seeing it. Legit seeing it. Like, wow. Wow. It's the fucking same. There's no growth there. There's no soul, spark. It's just the same. Every day. Every day. What are you stuck there for? In the same repeat NPC lines that you've been saying. I love throwing people off. I love saying some shit they did not expect. Oh, hey, good morning, Grace. How you doing? I'm doing good. The sky ain't fall yet. And they're like, what? Instead of just saying, good morning, hey, good morning. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Good. Just switch it up and say some random shit. They're just like, that was random. Yeah, get you out of your fucking monotonous repeating shit, right? Knight of Cups and Temperance. Yeah, welcome in your angel. Welcome in your alchemy. Welcome in your vision. Let spirit be the other cup. Like if you got this cup here, let spirit be the other cup. Let it start to fill you up. And as you fill up spirit, spirit will fill you up back. That's reciprocity with the divine right there. Temperance energy, reciprocity with the divine. Get yourself out of this trapped, stuck shit. Involve yourself with people who are fucking creative, who thrive off of change and difference and new. Get out of your mundane shit. You got mutable placements in your chart? Unlock that shit. Unlock it. Bring order to the chaos by bringing chaos to the order. Do not keep them separate. There is no order without chaos. It is truly chaos when you are rigid in order. When you will not break from routine, when you will not break from conversation, when you will not break from repetitive, redundant shit. You are in the middle of fucking chaos with yourself. Allow for growth. Allow for shift. The tree didn't become a tree by being a seed every day the same. At some point, it changed shit up. Grow. Embrace your mutability. Embrace your flow. Embrace your life. Say some off the wall shit and watch the NPCs go. Oh my God. Break the fucking matrix. Break the fucking matrix. Manifest your fucking abundance. Spirit will guide you there. Go get it. Go get it. Let it come through. Let it come through. That's your highest good. Ain't that the reason why you're here? To live your best life, your highest manifestation. Fucking live. Life is the justice. Fucking NPCs. Own your life. Own your life. Shake shit up. Fucking love it. Fucking love it. No regrets. All right. Poseidon. Secret code name Poseidon. And those who would be drawn to it in divine time. Spirit, please. What energy would you like them to focus on? The throat chakra. We've come full circle. Card number 29. Gotta love the ripple. Poseidon being the fucking god of the oceans and the waters and the deep, I think it's kind of cool that it's a ripple like that. We're dealing with the throat chakra. You can flash back to roulette, which was very specific regarding the throat chakra. But if we're talking about the throat chakra and things being our ripple, like if you think about it for a second, right? Our hands, when they're out right, we pull them in, they're right here at the throat. Okay? They're right at the throat. Our hands write and create no different than we speak or sing or hum. Or if you're like me every once in a while, click. Our hands are extensions of our throat chakra. Okay? What we do and what we say are what we create. It's the manifestation hub. We can have inspiration and thoughts, talk about it, work on it. We can ground things into the manifestation because of what we create and what we speak. Now, words. Words. Whether you are speaking them or typing them or writing them or thinking them. Words are powerful. They call it spelling for a reason. You hear me and other readers and other mentors talk about the power of words. Do you have to police your thoughts and your words? No, you don't have to. But you do have to pay attention to them because they're telling. They're quite telling where your thoughts are and where your words are. Because if someone could write me a comment telling me I'm treacherous and that's what they type, and I could sit there on the other end like, well, I know where they're at. I wish them nothing but the best. They need some healing, right? Let it go. Two things happened. One, I recognized the alignment of what someone else was manifesting. Whatever they're manifesting and spelling is treacherous. Okay. And secondly, there's healing needed. Because if that energy is going to connect to me, then there's something within myself that is in alignment with that energy that I need to acknowledge and heal, including saying, no, I have a personal boundary. You cannot cross it. Which is why that person has been blocked for like the 6th time across my platforms. The throat chakra, what we write to people. People can be nasty. People can be nasty. It's a reflection of where they are. Matter of fact, it was a Wayne W. Dyer quote. Let me get the exact quote because I hate misquoting. Wayne Dyer quotes. That's not it. It's close to it, though. All right, so I cannot find it. But it is something, how people treat you is their karma. How you react is yours. How people treat you is their karma. And how you react is yours. It is no different with words. And that's the hardest thing for people to swallow sometimes. And they're like, wow, I just called so-and-so a fucking bitch like 2 days ago. Does that mean I'm a fucking bitch? No. But spirit, your higher self, might be calling you a fucking bitch in the mirror because you know dang right well you coulda, shoulda, woulda reacted better. You coulda, shoulda, woulda reacted better. You called someone a fucking bitch and they got a rise out of you and they took your power away. They took your peace. You were in a state of peace until they took it. And so you called them a fucking bitch. And Spirit said, look at what you just spelled. Look at what you just said. You're a bitch. You let them take your peace away. They didn't take it away. You gave it away. They're not a bitch. You are. You gave your power away. You got pissed. That was your choice. They didn't make you anything. When we give our power away and we are devoid of energy, it only gets lower from there. Then our mind spins for 3 fucking days and they're the only thing we could think about. And we wish we could have, should have, would have said something different to that fucking bitch, when really what you need to do is pray for them. Just pray for them. They're trying to get a rise out of you. It doesn't have to work. They can be a bitch if they want to be a bitch. You don't have to call them one. You don't have to get all worked up. You can just simply be like, all right, I don't have time for this right now. Do what you got to do. You can block them forever. You can block them temporarily. I have literally spent time. I have literally blocked people for like 2 days, and just 2 days, because I knew I wanted to talk to them again. I knew that I love them, but damn if they weren't invading my fucking energy. And I'm like, and I literally said, listen, I love you. I can't deal with this right now. I'm blocking you. I'll unblock you when I'm ready. You can message me when you cool off, or I'll message you when I'm ready. Literally have said that to people and straight up blocked them. When I was guided to unblock them, I unblocked them. And I said, hey, is it cool if we talk now? And the answer was either yes or no. And if they continued to pop the fuck off, all right, obviously wasn't enough time. I'm going to go. If I had to block them again, I blocked them again. If they stayed permanently blocked because they couldn't get the fuck off of it, well, that was their prerogative. They let me take their peace away. It wasn't my intention. You know, people make their choices. People make their fucking choices. I can let people take my peace away, or I could just keep my peace. I could just keep my peace. Have people taken my peace? Yeah. We're talking about Poseidon, right? Secret code name Poseidon. I don't think there is a more moodier god than Poseidon. He's fucking touchy. He's temperamental. He does things that he probably shouldn't do. And then you got to take it back and make it right on it, or fucking karma's a bitch. True facts. Karma's a bitch. You got to make it right with yourself. If you can't legit make it right with another person because another person is NPC mode regurgitating the same shit, you're fucking evil. Okay, fine. Now you're an NPC. You hold no good permanent place in my life. You're not of my highest good. I'm going to leave you on NPC mode. And you can regurgitate the same bullshit for the rest of your existence if you want. You're an NPC now. You're an NPC now. You don't want to grow? That's fine. You're stagnating? Okay. You're an NPC now. I officially don't give 2 fucks. I wish you nothing but the best. I hope you come back online one day. You know? There's all kinds of fucking crazy players in the world. Crazy shit. Let's get some insight. I've ranted more tonight than I have in most mood events, to be fair. We're bringing all the love back to us, right? Shit. All right, so we got the Lovers. That's the first card out. Yeah, people are fucking jealous, right? Jealous fucking haters is what I just fucking pulled. Jealous fucking haters that you left behind. Third parties, NPCs. I'm telling you, there's a reason why we just had that whole fucking conversation. Because you're the fucking Queen of Cups. You're the nurturer. You're the empath. When people mistreat the nurturer, they mistreat the empath, and the empath leaves. The empath's evil. The empath's the villain. The empath is the devil. The empath is a demon. The empath is blah, blah, blah. You took your love away. Yeah, because you were a fucking demon. Because you were the devil. Because you were the villain. It's amazing how those spells work. You had an angel who's all of a sudden the devil now because they don't want to be an angel for you anymore because you fucking shit all over the angel. Like, to someone who is literally staring in jealousy at what you've got or what you're manifesting and they wish they had it. That's a dark magician. You walked away and burned it behind you. Third parties. They all want your cup, your big, beautiful cup. Queen of Cups puts people on pedestals. They want to be back on the pedestal. And you kick them the fuck off the pedestal and put your dang self on it. They don't like it. They don't like it. Yeah, they're trying to manifest you back. They're trying to manifest you back. The Princess of Coins on the Lovers, they want what you got. Four of Coins, they haven't let go. You walked away and they haven't let go yet. The Moon. There's childhood wounds. But you've changed. Queen of Cups with the Death card. You've changed. You're not the same. Princess of Swords is on the bottom. Six of Cups is on top. It's a sacred soulmate. They're spying on you. They're keeping tabs. They're keeping track. They're envious as hell. You probably said, this is what I want. This is not what I want. And they tried to make you want it, right? We just got over talking about personal boundaries and manifestation and how people distract. Like you probably were really clear with someone. I don't like it. Don't lie to me. I hate liars. Don't lie to me. I don't want to be with a thief. Stop stealing. Right? You're probably really clear with someone. I don't want to be cheated on. I don't like being cheated on. Don't cheat on me. I don't need you. I want you. And if I don't want you anymore, I'm out. So don't be a version of some bullshit that I don't want. You're a lying, cheating hoe. That's not what I want. I told you I wanted stable. I told you I wanted dependable. I told you I wanted honest. I told you I wanted a good communicator. I told you I wanted to be a priority. If I tell you I want to be a priority and I'm the last on the fucking list, you put me second to someone else when I was making you a priority and I wanted the same thing in exchange. Third party has wounds. They're listening to the dark wolf. There's the wolf of love and the wolf of fear. And they're listening to the dark wolf. The wolf of love is trying to lead them, trying to show them the way. And they're having a conversation with the dark wolf. They haven't understood. They have not understood the message of Skylark's message, that reading. It hasn't clicked yet. They haven't woken up out of the matrix. They haven't realized they're still in the matrix. And some people straight up make their choice. They like their steak. They like the woman in the red dress. You know, I think it's interesting that we're talking about the woman in the red dress in the Matrix because they also had the woman in the red dress and A Beautiful Mind. He was talking about odds with ladies at the bar. Remember? If you've seen that movie, he was talking about that. The woman in the red dress, right, the blonde, was the most beautiful of the friends. But if all four went for them, all four would potentially get turned down. And if they tried to go for the other woman after, they would all turn their backs on him because they didn't like being second. And so he said, why don't we each choose a woman who is not the beautiful blonde in the red dress? We'll choose her friends and we all get laid. Like, that was the brilliance. Don't be distracted. Right? Don't be distracted. whatever you're dealing with, this sacred soulmate, this lover who wishes they were inside the picture, perfect life that you've got. On the outside, the dark magician, the negative Nancy, the fucking bitter Betty, whatever the fuck you want to call them. Dirt Dylan, I don't care. You can call whatever you want. Whoever they are, they fucked up. They pulled some dirt shit. And ended up on the outside. They ended up on the outside. Outside of your life. Outside of your sphere. And they went back in and they're holding on and you're already gone. And that's because they're listening to their shadow. And they're hating you for not coming back. Because you were the best thing that fucking happened that walked into their life and they blew it. You changed. You're not who you were anymore. Your beautiful heart space. They're just a ghost from your past. And that version of you that was willing to give to them, that huge cup you got, yeah, that's a version of your past. You are not that person anymore. You're different. You're different. You're not looking at them like they're a main player. How many times, right? If we even go back to the Matrix again, how many times did Morpheus say they tried with people? How many times? Neo was not the first one they woke up. And Trinity was there the whole time. Every single time with the one. And it wasn't the one. It's like you're Trinity. And all these people have the potential to be the one, but they're not the one. And every time you walk away and you're different and you don't love them the same and you don't look at them the same because they done fucked it up beyond repair and they made themselves an NPC, they get pissed. You got a fucking hater watching, spying. Clear your fucking throat. Keep it clear. Keep it rippling. Keep it rippling. Keep those healthy boundaries. Keep listening to your feel goods. Know that there's a will, there's a way, and you can change what you want all the time. Maybe you really wanted this person at one point to the sacrifice of other things, only to realize you really want your other things more. You really want those other things more. Write it down. Write down what you want. Manifest. Speak your mind. This isn't what I want. This is what I want. Be honest with someone. They don't know what you want unless you tell them. And then hold that. Like, listen, I told you what I wanted. This is not it. This is not it. It's like wanting a Reese cup and someone saying, well, here's a Hershey bar. And you're like, I really wanted a Reese though. Like a Hershey bar is not the fucking same. It's literally missing the fucking peanut butter. And that's the whole point of a Reese cup. Well, you can be happy with a Hershey bar, right? It's still chocolate. Bruh. It is not the same. It is not the same. And you go and you get your Reese cup. You know? Like they're trying to sell you on something that is not what you want. And you walked. You wanted reciprocity. You wanted to be their equal. You wanted to be their partner. You didn't want to be controlled. You didn't want to be used or abused or lied to or fill in the fucking blank. If Your secret code name is Poseidon. You want all your love to come back to you, right? That's the theme of these readings. You want all your love to come back to you. Clear your fucking throat. Go listen to that fucking song, a fucking club pop hit from the fucking 90s. Let me clear my throat. Dun, 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 dun. Like, go listen. Get yourself pumped. Get yourself pumped. Oh, too much. I'm too much. I don't mind it either, though. I don't mind it either. That's why most y'all love me. So with that said, y'all, this is the new moon in Cancer. There's a lot of beneficial shakeups happening, like the sun, the moon. They were in sextile with Uranus, right? They have this trine going on with Venus and Eris. Like there's blessings in the mayhem, blessings in the discord. If you're willing to see them, you know, let yourself dial back and redefine what it is that you want in love and life and wealth and abundance, right? Venus going retrograde, right? It's in a few days. Like you're allowed to redefine what it is that you want. Venus retrograde is a great time for that. Great time for that. If you have to have conversations with other people and say, hey, like the last time we talked, this is where we had agreed. And since then, this is what I want to discuss. Because what was, it's not working for me now. Don't subject yourself to maintaining certain things that you agreed upon in the past because you agreed upon it in the past and now you can never change it. Like, no, have conversations. If it worked for you then, great. If it's not working for you now, then have another conversation. If someone else doesn't want to change it and you want to change it, well, then you know you're not compatible. You're in misalignment. And that's okay. They're allowed to be them and you're allowed to be you. And that if that means you got to go in your own directions, that's fine. You could do it civil, cordial, like fucking friends. Respectfully. Go your separate ways. You want to get all of your panties in a knot and get all twisted because someone is not what you want them to be, and or they're getting all nuts because you're not what they want you to be. And it's just like, dude, what did you expect, though? What did you expect, though? Like, I must have told my ex I didn't like fucking drinking like 5 times. Like, had conversations, but I really don't like it. I really don't like it. Tears running down my face. I really don't like it. And I just sat there for hours, like, talking me in circles about how alcoholics, that's not him. He drinks and he has reasons for drinking, and those reasons are really important. And he can't not drink a half a bottle of Jamie a day. Big ones. The big ones. He has to drink that much Jameson a day. There's a reason for it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. And then you wonder, when I'm sitting there telling you, I don't want to be with you anymore, I'm done. Well, I expressed myself. We were not compatible anymore. Like, can't get all fucking nuts and run my name through the fucking ground just because you don't like what the fuck I had to say. Shit. You can be who the fuck you want. Just not with me. I don't feel bad about it. I do not feel bad about it. I actually feel rather glad about it. So, no. Oh. All right, guys. I feel like I should still be live. But to be fair, it's fucking almost 9 o'clock here, and I gotta be up at 4:30 in the morning. Am I gonna go live for real? Oh, spirit. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm probably gonna be live one more time. I'll see y'all in a few.